Hey, this is Rick. Welcome back to my channel, Rick Loves Maria. I'm in Texas today. I came down here to deliver some stuff and pick up some stuff, and I ended up arriving the same time as the hurricane. So I spent last night at a truck stop about an hour north of Houston waiting, and they said that the worst of the storm was going to come through between midnight and like 3 a.m. So anyway, I had to sit there until daylight, and it caused a delay on a delivery. But you know, the wind was blowing so hard, it would have knocked the truck over. So anyway, you know, what do you do? It's a hurricane, right? So a lot of trucks were headed north. We're trying to get out of here, and there's not too many vehicles on the road today. What day is it? 14th, Tuesday, 14th. So anyway, one cool thing is I have a friend that lives here in town, my old roommate from college, Glenn, and we managed to meet up. We hadn't seen each other in 30 years, and we managed to meet up. So that was really cool because, man, I mean, you know, we both put on some pounds since then, but you know how life is. You know, our hairs turn gray, some hairs fall out. So anyway, it's hard to keep in shape, you know, over 30 years. But anyway, it was good to see my old roommate Glenn from college. So that was kind of awesome. And I'm here in Texas. I mean, it's overcast. It's cloudy. I had to sit for a while. The place that I was delivering to decided not to take any live unloads today, so I had to take that to the drop yard and drop it. So I gotta head back north with this load, going back up to Fort Worth, and then hopefully pick up something in near Dallas and head back up north. But anyway, that's what's going on with me today. I'm in Texas, and you know, the sun's trying to come out, but it's really just kind of rings of clouds from the hurricane. I think the hurricane's name was Nicholas. So anyway, that's what's going on here. Good to see you, Glenn. It was really, I mean, we didn't get to see each other for very long, but it was really awesome. I had to run. I had to go pick up this other load. And anyway, in the Philippines, Maria's going back to Eslex today, which is the hospital where she had to do the coughing test. And hopefully they'll have some good news for her today. They should have some good news, you know, saying that everything's okay. I hope. I'm not sure what other tests they could want to perform, but fingers crossed things will go well in Manila today for her. So that's it. Just waiting to hear back on how that goes. Trying to get some good miles in. My miles for the week so far are 425, 627, 652, 417, and today is only 110. If I'm lucky, with 6 hours left today, I might be able to stretch out another 300 miles and make it 400. I'd be lucky to get 400 today. The goal kind of is to get at least 400 a day or more. You know, trying to get 3,000 a week. And I got some new subscribers. I appreciate one guy. He's still finishing up with his trainer and about to get assigned his truck. So that's exciting. Thanks for watching. Man, I hope my adventure with Rail you know, proves to be something positive, and hope it turns out to be as good for you. Um, I'd be glad to, yeah, and I'm sure I can give you much advice. I've only been at this 8 months, 8 or 9 months, and I'm still learning stuff every day. Yesterday I got stuck in Dallas. I got stuck at a shipper. No, I was delivering, and I did a 90-degree blindside back into toward the dock, and then I went to straighten up to fine tune it and back up to the dock. And when I pulled out, there was no traffic coming. There's 3 lanes of traffic. There was no traffic coming. I pulled out in the road, and my tandems, not my tandems, but the landing gear on the trailer, there was a little drop there. Well, it turned out to be a bigger drop than it appeared to be, because my landing gear bottomed out, and suddenly I had no traction. I couldn't go forward or backward. The trailer just got stuck right there in the road. And called for a tow truck, but we got it unstuck with another gentleman's truck. Had a thing on the back to lift it up and down like a yard dog. And so we managed to get the trailer unstuck. But I mean, I've been at this for what, 8 or 9 months, and stuff still happens. You never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. I got to the next stop to unload the mail, and one of those pallets had flipped over inside the trailer upside down because they didn't stack it correctly. They put something soft underneath, and they didn't put any kind of straps or load bars in there to keep it from falling. And so I had to go back there and pick up a bunch of mail. Fortunately, it was still in the baskets, these little baskets things like this, maybe longer. It had flipped over, and most of it stayed inside the little basket. So I had to pick each one up and flip it over and try to keep all the mail inside there. And I think it's like mail where they're advertising a deal for like charter internet or something like that. It's like the kind of spam mail like I typically tear up and throw away at my house. But anyway, it was a bunch of that stuff. I mean, I don't want to mess up anybody's load, but it really wasn't my fault. I didn't load the trailer. It was already loaded when I picked it up. So I mean, it just goes to show you, all kinds of crazy stuff can happen. On the way down here this morning, I left the truck stop an hour north of Houston, and the winds had calmed down there. Well, I get driving down the road, and here comes a gust of wind, 25 miles an hour, trying to blow me over into the other lane. I'm heavy at probably only about 70,000 pounds, but it still blew me and surprised me, because I wasn't expecting that gust of wind like that. But it's kind of scary, I tell you. You have to be prepared for it at all times. I was looking to see if anything else was in that right lane back there when it was trying to blow me over there. Now the winds have kind of calmed down some, and it's just cloudy. I'm hoping it'll clear out. But it was kind of a scary ride. I had to wait until daylight this morning in order to see, because at dark it was just too dangerous. In the dark, the winds were too high. Where I parked last night, after I parked there, not more than a half an hour, one of the bands from the hurricane came through, and I swear it was raining sideways. And all of a sudden, all these trucks started pulling in the truck stop. There was I think a pilot. Anyway, I was lucky to pull in there first, but I just happened to be out of time. So that's it. Good luck to Maria in the Philippines. Hope things work out today. Thanks to Glenn. It was good to see you again after 30 years. And he gave me something back that I had given him 30 years ago. I'm going to give this to my sister. And it was great to see you, man. Gosh, we'll keep in touch. Yeah, and that's it. Just having fun driving around the country. Trying to keep this thing between the lines and keep from getting stuck, man. Y'all be safe. Take care. I got the mask in my pocket. You do too. Thanks. Bye.